Hey everyone, Ian here, Manderscheid Media. We're back at Terry's place here. I said I had a few videos coming from his collection. This one speaks to me. Oh, we're gonna try to make a deal on this one. 78 Silverado, but it's short box, step side, and it's a standard transmission. That's not even the best part yet. It is basically original paint. The hood's been replaced and painted, but everything else is original paint. Now, anybody who follows the channel knows that I love pure survivors, and this is so close to that. I like it. I'm not a huge black fan because I don't live I live with where dust is, so black is hard to keep clean. But wait till I show you the offsetting interior. We're just about Halloween here. I don't know when this video is going to get out, but I'm filming this around Halloween, so it's a perfect Halloween colors. But stay tuned. Do the showcase right away. Okay, so here we are with this 78 Silverado. I'm going to start right here. If anybody's been following the channel for any length of time, well, this one's from Humboldt. Well, that's really close to my hometown, 18 kilometers east of my hometown. So now it's still got the sticker on it, right? Remember I said it's got like 26,000 kilometers. Original, 26, I think is what it said. 26,477 right now. So anyway, I mean, it's close to home for sure. Have I ever seen this truck? Definitely not until today, but it's cool. So the story I got here is the gentleman who originally ordered this truck actually ordered two trucks the same. One he drove and one he parked. Clearly with the mileage showing on this truck, this is the one he parked. Now, he didn't keep it forever, of course. Sold it. It went to Munster, which is just a few kilometers down the road from Humboldt. Again, unbeknownst to me. And it was there. It was used sparingly just the same, and it was actually traded for a horse, as the story goes. So this truck, like I said, is basically a time capsule. And we'll walk around and we'll go back inside the interior. But when I was growing up, a short box step-side Chevy Silverado or GMC, they weren't super common, and they still aren't to this day. I think I did a video on my uncle's. My cousin's now 77, but that one's been fully restored. This one's virtually untouched. When I cracked the hood open, like it's other than a few minor things, but I mean it's virtually untouched, which they're only original once, and I say that multiple times, but they're only original once, and that's what this one is. I had an 84 Silverado, so I'm part and parcel of these. I'm still a Mopar guy, but these trucks, they, like I said before in the opening, it speaks to me. So the rally wheels, it has, even back to my childhood, it's got cherry bombs on it. That was the first set of mufflers I put on my first car was cherry bombs, and they have, they're not a performance muffler, but they got the noise that, again, I recall. The top was on, not from factory, but on when the truck was new-ish. It fits perfect. The wood inside is super nice. I can add a picture of the wood. I'm not going to unbutton it here now, but yeah, there's, basically very little road rash. I mean, with 26,000 kilometers, how much road rash are you going to have? And if you remember, the paint on these trucks, or the primer on these trucks, were terrible. The paint typically flaked off. My 84 and everyone else that I've ever seen, they flaked off, and the black primer was sitting there. So anyway, this one isn't that. This one is much, much nicer. The chrome is much, much nicer. All of that. Like I mentioned before, it's basically untouched. It's got 4 shocks put in it. It was a 4-speed truck, which I think is even better. He traded up to a Tremec 5-speed and then went from the standard 308 rear end gear and went to 373s. So this has to be, without a doubt, a pile of fun to drive. It has to be. Any manual transmission, I think, is fun. Maybe not in Saskatoon or city stop and go traffic. But if you just want to go and have some fun, grab a manual transmission any day. So, look at that interior. How is this not Halloween? Now, color-wise, I'm going to say red/orange. I don't know. I don't have the best eyeballs when it comes to colors, but I know I like this offsetting to the black. So, Yeah, the dash pad has been replaced. The seats, seat belts, headliner, that is all original. And again, not uncommon that these dash pads get dry and crack up. And it has the antenna in the windshield. So I think I did a truck there not that long ago. It was a two-tone brown one, and it had the same thing. And again, like I said, these are just time warps for me back to when I had my truck. That was Dad's work truck. I spent many of kilometers and hours in that truck, either working with him or using it after it was done with him and his service. And I used it in Saskatoon before I sold it. So it's more of a sentimental thing, but I do, again, this, it's even got the sticker on it still, which if you had, let's say, repainted this truck, well, that sticker's long gone and probably not ever replaced. So that is definitely original. So let's have a look. Front bumper, again, with 26,000 kilometers, all the bright work around the grill, it's virtually perfect. So anywho, I think I have to. Okay, so 350 factory. Now, obviously, valve covers. First one that says that, you don't get a prize. Smarten up. It would be black or blue, probably blue. This engine should be blue. Oh yeah, we see some blue remnants again. This is nothing lasts or stick forever. So the valve covers were just replaced, no big deal. It's got the factory quadrajet carburetor, which I've said this multiple times, probably the best carburetor ever. Again, still a Mopar guy. Even Dodge used quadrajets 86, 87 on their trucks because the thermoquads were junk. So I am a QJet fan. Now the ram horns, we believe, have been added. Add a comment if you wish, if you want to. But I think in this body style, they would have the long logs and the wires would come underneath, if my memory serves me correct. That would be factory HEI distributor. It's got the EGR valve already, and then it still has all of the wax or grease pen markings on the firewall, which, like I said before, they're only original ones, which I enjoy. I enjoy the history part of this. Okay, washer squirters, that's all there. Power steering, power brakes, like I'd mentioned, and it still has the charcoal canister, which I think on that brown truck was the same thing. It was there, and it's typically they're always, I can't say always because we're looking at one, but they're typically always gone. So when I say untouched, for the most part, I mean this is cool. So yeah, that is the 78 Silverado short box step side. Manual transmission, 350. It's got all the right pieces, all the right provenance for sure. So again, yeah, Manderscheid Auto Appraisals and myself, yeah, Manderscheid Media, was just super thankful that we had a chance to do this truck and get into this collection. Some awesome iron here for sure. And yeah, thanks again to Ken and Terry for the allowing and the connection to get out here. And yeah, there's one more video left to come. So stay tuned. There'll be more. Bye for now.